Welcome to day 155 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And today we're continuing our discussion about relationship growth. Relationship growth all this month. How can we grow in our relationships? What are the key topics? And what is it that we want? We're going to, of course, apply the SOAP framework starting this week. But today we're talking about, we want to identify our core values with respect to relationships and growing in our relationships, right? We don't get into relationships because we want them to stay the same forever. We get into them because we want them to allow us to grow. We want the other person or the other people to be able to grow in those relationships as well. So today our action item is simple, and Sylvia's story is in guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group, as well as a write-up of a bunch of different core values, how Sylvia came up with hers and how they impacted her in different areas and aspects of her life. And today we're just going to come up with our top 3 relationship core values. Why 3? Because 3 is a manageable number. And by the time we go through all 9 areas and look at our core values, we'll have 27 different core values that we're going to look at and combine and say, okay, well, how do we prioritize these? What are my real core values? Are there places that the same core value shows up in different areas and aspects of my life? Because then I can put them together and I don't have to manage 27. I can probably manage 5 to 7. And that's doable in terms of conflicts and managing them. So we want to come up with 3 and we'll discuss them, of course, later on. We want to know what they are. What are the most important things to you? What drives your decisions about relationships you will or will not get involved in? You will or will not stay in. You will not or will not tolerate. And I as I'm thinking about this and looking at my list, I'm like, boy, I can think of a whole lot more things that are super duper important to me. And they're that line in the sand where if you cross this line, done. There's, people that we love unconditionally. I was thinking about that and beliefs yesterday. I love my kids and my grandkids unconditionally. There's nothing they can do that would cause me to not love them. There are other people, however, that they have done bad things and I do not love them anymore. And that's my choice, my line in the sand. I've got lines in the sand and this is it. And it's like, yeah, done. So what are my top 3? I'm going to share my top 3. My top 3 are number 1, mutual respect. Number 2, trust. And number 3, communication. And I could go into a long explanation, but we'll let Sylvie share her experience instead of going into mine as to why those are my top 3. Do I have a lot of other things that are important to me with respect to relationships? Absolutely, positively. But these are my top 3 because of my past childhood experiences, because of some of the beliefs I have. Will they change over time? They're probably still going to be at the core, but other things might take precedence, right? At other times of our life, certain types of relationships and certain things are more important to us than others. And as I've gotten older, I've realized that a lot of the drama and a lot of the BS can fall by the wayside because the things we spend all of our time and energy getting super duper upset about aren't usually that important. And if I look back on them now, they don't even matter anymore. So again, share your top 3 core relationship growth values, right? Share those in the comments below. Mine would probably be joint learning or continuous learning too, or something, or continuous growing together, right? We're either growing together or we're growing apart. We're either growing individually or we're not, right? We're either growing together or we're not. That's the way relationships go. But they also ebb and flow and ebb and flow and ebb and flow. Nothing is awesome all the time. And nothing is terrible all the time, right? All right. Any questions? Hit me up. Otherwise, have an awesome day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow with another relationship growth topic. Bye.